Yo, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual though. Today I'm going to be sort of revisiting an old style of content I used to do on my main channel. So if you're not an OG and you don't remember, about a year ago I used to make analysis videos on the real friend or foe. Now, these videos were pretty short and pretty fast, and as most of you know, the real friend or foe members stopped uploading, which meant I didn't really have anything to analyze or look at. But today we're going to be revisiting that idea and going back to past friend or foe episodes and analyzing those. Because if I'm being honest, I did not do a very good job of analyzing those videos. There were a lot of things that I missed, didn't point out, and there were a lot of things that I got wrong. So yeah, I'm going to be going back and kind of correcting that in a more in-depth, longer type video. Today, as you probably guessed from the title, we're going to be looking at the first ClownPierce versus Server Assassin fight. Now, this is my first time doing this kind of video, so if you have any feedback for me, don't be afraid to leave a comment. But with all that out of the way, let's get into analyzing this video. Gosh, that sounded so cringe. Alright, here we are in Clown's video, and wow, I can't believe it was posted 10 months ago. It doesn't feel like that long, but that's crazy. So, I don't really know exactly how I want to structure these kinds of videos. Like I said, leave any feedback you have for me in the comments. But right now, I think I want to try to do kind of a mix of a reaction and analysis, if that makes sense. You'll kind of see what I mean later on in the video as we get going. But yeah, let's just dive right into it and get started. So Clown will just do his little intro, and as you notice, he's going to be heading really far away from spawn. I believe he wanted to look for more ancient cities so he could get more armor healing. And now this is just a theory I have, don't quote me on this, but my theory is that they knew Server Assassin was coming on this episode and Clown wanted to get some distance away from him. I know that's what I did in season 1 of Our Friend or Foe. I don't know if this is true, that's just a theory I have, but yeah, regardless, Clown is going to get really far away. And then obviously the Server Assassin is going to join the game. And as you may know, while the Server Assassin on, PvP is always enabled, so you're not safe. Now Clown here, he's probably not feeling too scared. Also, I just noticed he has water breathing. I have no idea why that's there, but it is. But anyways, the Server Assassin's going to join the game. Clown's going to be like, oh wow, he joined. Now Clown, he's just going to keep searching for a deep dark, and he does eventually find this really big mountain, which leads him to a pretty nice deep dark for him to get lots of armor healing. Now, one thing that I noticed when I first watched this that kind of bothered me is Minnie and Quiff just logged off almost instantly. I feel like that's kind of lame, but whatever. This video is not about them. So Clown's going to come down to the deep dark, and then as you can see, he presses tab, which shows you their outer layers, and as you can see, Server Assassins is on, which means that he's close by. Now, when this video first came out, I was very confused by this. I was thinking to myself, how did Server Assassin get to Clown so fast? They must have teleported him there or something. However, a little bit after this video came out, someone pointed something out to me that really made me feel like an idiot, and that is nether travel. As you can see, we've only gone about 4 blocks in the nether, but if we go through this portal, you can see that the original portal is all the way over there. And that's because 1 block in the nether is 8 blocks in the overworld. So I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that Server Assassin used a combination of player trackers and nether travel to catch up to Clown. But yeah, Clown recognizes this, he's kind of crouching, he's going to get ready for a fight. And another thing that a lot of people probably didn't realize is that Clown was pretty undergeared in this fight. Like, as you can see, the Server Assassin has full, presumably maxed out netherite armor. Compared to Clown's diamond stuff, he doesn't even have netherite tools. And throughout this fight, Clown's going to be very drained of resources. He's going to be running out of suspicious stews, he's going to be running out of potions. In the end, he ends up running out of ender pearls and just a lot of things. And look at the durability on his tools. Like, just look at his axe. He does not have a lot of durability on that. So yeah, Server Assassin's going to jump down, and they're kind of just going to be exchanging a little bit. Clown needs a suspicious stew right here for saturation. And now looking at this, I kind of wish Clown had the apple skins mod. That definitely would have helped him manage his saturation a bit better, but he doesn't have that, obviously. Now, I think it's right here. I think, yeah, Clown, he kind of wasted on Chanticle the apple. I don't think he needed to eat it, but that combined with a suspicious stew will put his saturation all the way up, and the notch apple will give him some resistance, which can help him out in this fight. But if that was me, I probably would have tried to save that for a more crucial point in time. Oh, and another thing I noticed, and I'll point this out in a future video too, is if you look closely at their health, as you can see, Clown's only taking half a heart of damage. He takes half a heart if it's not a crit, and he takes a full heart if it's a crit. Now, why is this weird? Well, they're using Strength 2, and Strength 2, a Sharpness 5 weapon, should deal a lot more damage than that. It should deal 1.5 to 2 hearts, and it's only dealing half a heart to 1 heart. Now, I did ask someone about this, and they said the reason for this is because the damage was nerfed. I think they might have reversed the nerf, but I can't confirm that. But yeah, at this point in time, they're going to be taking a lot less damage than they should be. Eventually, Clown realizes he's not going to be able to beat the Server Assassin one-on-one, so he goes to spawn in some Wardens. The Wardens do end up helping him out a little bit later, but I feel like that was kind of a bit of a waste of time. He took a lot of unnecessary hits, like right here. And yeah, just as you can see, Clown just taking a lot of unnecessary hits from the Server Assassin, which is really going to hurt his armor durability. Through these next few frames, they're kind of just exchanging hits, so I'm just going to kind of skip that. But eventually Clown gains some distance, and he realizes that this isn't going to work. He needs a way to mend his armor. Now, personally, if I was Clown in this situation, I probably would have tried to make a run for it. Running is kind of my thing. But he's going to go ahead and he's going to make himself a diamond hoe that he can use to mine the skulk to repair his armor. Now, this was a very good idea, but as you're about to see, Clown does not execute it very well at all. So as you can see, he's going to start mining some skulk when the server assassin is literally right there, and a warden, so he has to pearl away. As you're going to start to notice, Clown just keeps taking lots of really stupid hits from the assassin, and he kind of wastes another E-gap here. I don't know why he ate that, I don't think he needed it. But throughout the video, you'll notice that server assassin just gets a lot more hits on Clown than he gets on server assassin. And then Clown, he's going to have a close call with the warden right here. Yeah, he got down to a heart and a half. That was pretty close. Alright, right here, I want to point out something that also kind of threw me off when I first watched this video. So Clown, he's going to be exchanging hits. The server assassin takes 2 sonic booms right there. It's kind of fast, so I'll play it again. Okay, so Clown, he's going to miss a hit there. He's going to get a hit right there. Then there's 1 sonic boom, 2 sonic booms. Now, to help you understand how powerful a sonic boom is, I've prepared this little demonstration. As you can see, I have full protection 4 netherite armor, just like the server assassin. If I go into survival and make him mad, he's going to hit me with a sonic boom here in a second, because I'm too far away for him to melee me. Here we go. As you can see, that did like 7 hearts of damage. Another thing to note is that sonic booms never miss and can go right through shields. So if I'm trying to run around and dodge it, and I hold up my shield, it's going to go right through. And as we saw in this clip, server assassin is going to take not 1, but 2 sonic booms plus a hit from Clown. So how in the world did server assassin survive this? Well, you see, in Minecraft there's a mechanic called damage ticks. Now, it's kind of hard to prepare a demonstration for this, but basically how it works, say you're on fire and you're also taking poison damage. As you can notice, I'm only really taking damage from the fire with the occasional poison tick. The way damage works in Minecraft is you can only take damage from a certain kind of cause. As you can see, it's only taking poison damage for a second right there. So how does this relate to this situation? Well, if we come back to this clip, as you can see, Clown's going to miss a hit, he's going to land a hit here. Server assassin probably healed that hit back because of the nerf damage, so he's at full health right now, we can assume. Now he's going to get hit by the first sonic boom. That's 7.5 hearts. However, the second sonic boom came so fast, right as Clown hit server assassin, so we can guess that that second sonic boom didn't do any damage. Now, after all this, server assassin, he's probably going to be on 2 to 3 hearts. Now, we can assume that server assassin had max saturation, so he probably healed a lot of that back pretty fast. This is where it gets suspicious. As you can see, he's going to get hit by another 2 sonic booms. So, in theory, he should have been dead by now. And honestly, I don't really know how he survived this. It could have been another damage tick thing from earlier. Maybe he was taking damage from Clown's hits and neither of those registered. But either way, this is extremely suspicious, and I still don't really know how he survived that. But we're going to go ahead and fast forward a bit through the fight. There's really not that much to see here. Server assassin just going to be slowly draining Clown's resources. Clown also ends up having another pretty close call with the wardens right here. Gets down to 2 hearts again. Now, eventually Clown's going to realize he doesn't really have a chance of beating server assassin, so he's going to dig out of this mountain. And if we take a look at his inventory, it's really not looking that good. Sure, his armor is pretty high in durability, but now he's not really going to have any way to repair it. He has a lot of junk in his inventory like rotten flesh, string, dirt, gunpowder. And as you can see, he's running low on suspicious stew supplies. He only has like 8 mushrooms and like 3 dandelions, so healing's going to be a bit difficult for him. He also, as you can see, only has 6 ender pearls left. And yes, he does have a lot of strength 2 potions, but he's going to run out of speed and fire resistance here in a second, so that's going to be a big problem for him too. So Clown's going to just try to escape, but he's already low on resources, so it's going to be hard for him to do that. He does have a lot of spare gear in his ender chest, but it won't be enough for him to survive server assassin's oncoming attacks. And now, as you can see, he doesn't have any potion effects left, and we can assume that the server assassin still has speed, so he's going to outrun him. And Clown, he's just going to try to use ice boat mechanics and other things to try to get away. Now, one thing I did find weird was this clip right here. Server assassin kind of just like appears right there. I used to think that they had someone standing there just to teleport him there, but I don't really think that's the case. I think he just got out of the bow a bit weird, but that doesn't really matter. As a last-ditch effort, Clown goes underground to whole fight server assassin, which, by the way, I might make a whole fight video in the future, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, he's going to go underground, and he's going to get into this tight, like, 3x1 with server assassin. And now, I think if Clown was going to kill server assassin at any point, it would be right here. Because as you can see, Clown does have fire resistance and strength too, so he's going to be critting the assassin out a lot, and he does have some gaps to spare. So I think because they're both in this tight spot, one of them's going to die. And I do think that Clown could have taken the assassin out right here. But as you're going to see after a little bit of exchanging, SB737 comes in and he opens up the gap, and since Clown is now getting 2v1, he's going to have to escape this situation. And with a bit of trial and error, he does eventually get out of this hole. And now one thing that bugged a lot of fans is that Server Assassin was hard targeting Clown and didn't turn around and hit SB that much. But honestly, I think this makes sense since Server Assassin spent the entire episode going after Clown, so it'd be a waste if he didn't kill him. Now the last few minutes of this video is just going to be Clown trying to escape, but as you can see, he's running out suspicious steel supplies. Now right here, he does grab a netherite helmet, and when I first watched this, I thought that Server Assassin picked up the shulker, but Clown was the one who picked it up. So Clown did end up getting the shulker back when he went back to retrieve his stuff after he died. Yeah, he's kind of just going to run. He doesn't really have any way to heal. He doesn't have any ender pearls. Server Assassin has speed, so he can't outrun him, and he's going to get crit out to death. Now Server Assassin, he could have turned around and gone for SB, but I'm pretty sure SB got away pretty fast. And yeah, that's pretty much the video. I hope you enjoyed that analysis. Let me know if I missed anything in the comments. And also, as I said at the beginning, don't be afraid to leave any feedback you have. This is a new type of video I'm going to be trying for the next few weeks. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.